Okay guys, so welcome to part 2 of the video. So we saw how we can go about solving the equation of the other line if two equations are parallel to each other. So now under perpendicular, so when you are looking at perpendicular lines, it simply means that you're going to have a line, okay, that are perpendicular to each other. For example, lines that forms a 90-degree in between them. So you can have this line, let's say so you can have a line, this line is perpendicular to this line. So meaning the equation of this line and the equation of this line. Okay, when you multiply their gradient, let's say gradient 1 multiplied by the gradient of the other line, they always give you -1. So this is very fundamental to understanding lines that are perpendicular to each other. So now what you're saying is that if I have an equation, let's say y equals to 2x plus 3. Now, I'm giving you a basic equation. So when you look at the coefficient of x, the coefficient of x is just 2. And in this equation, your gradient is just simply 2. Now, if I want to find, let's say gradient 1, if I want to find the gradient, so gradient of the second line, so of line 2, let's say. So you have to use that equation. So the gradient 1 multiplied by the gradient 2 is equal to -1. So then I can make M2 the subject of the formula, okay? So I'm just going to actually divide by the gradient 1, both sides by the gradient 1. This now means that I know that M1 is just 2. So in that case, then this M1 goes. So therefore, I'm going to say M2 is equal to 1 over M1. And this is now going to give you 1 over, we know that the M1 is this 2. It's over 2. Negative there. Sorry, so negative there. So therefore, the gradient M2 is just -1 over 2, or -half. So this is how you can go about finding the gradient of lines that are perpendicular to each other. Okay, so now let us look at the actual example. So this example, it says find the equation, okay? Find the equation of the line whose graph is perpendicular to the graph of y is equal to 4 divided by 3 or 4 over 3x minus 2 and passes a point called P negative 4, 1. Okay. So find the equation of the line whose graph is perpendicular to the graph of y, the graph of this equation, okay, and passes a point that. So now the most important thing is we have been told that the first equation is y this x minus 2. By looking at the coefficient of x, we know that it is 4 over 3. So therefore, the gradient for this one is just m1 is equal to 4 over 3. So we have to find the gradient of the other line. So what you do is, showing you the formula is gradient 1 multiplied by the gradient 2 is always going to give you negative 1. So we have this one, right? So now from there, we have also been told that this equation you're finding is passing through a point negative 4, 1. So making m2 the subject, m2 is equal to negative 1 over 4, over m1. And this is just going to be negative 1 divided by 4 over 3. Over 3. So now simplifying that, m2 is equal to negative 1 over, or negative 1 divided by 4 over 3. So in this case, negative 1, when you have division there, change it to multiplication, then this 3 goes on top, becomes 3 over 4. And at the end of the day, you just have negative 3 over 4. So this is the gradient of the second line. Okay. Now after that, you need to find the constant. Okay. We need to find the constant, which we are saying c. And now we know that y is equal to mx plus c. So in this case, we are given a point, that point P negative 4, 1. Okay, so the first point there, or the first number there, is for x. The second number is for y. So we're going to replace where there is y, we're going to put 1. So 1 equals to, our m is found to be 3 over 4. And now open the bracket, the x is negative 4. And then plus the c. And this one is just 1 equals to, this 4 goes, 4 goes. And this negative becomes positive. So you just have 3 plus c. Okay, so from there, making c the subject by taking 3 this side, going to have 1 minus 3 is equal to c. So from there, you have negative 2 equals c. So this is the value of c. And now finally, we're just going to replace. So therefore, meaning you're going to replace here, that is m, and that is c. Then x, y, and x remain the same. So y is equal to, you know that the gradient was 3 over 4 x plus means minus. The c is minus this one, so minus 2. And that is equation of this line, or the equation of the line that is perpendicular to the other one. Okay. So now this is how you can go about it. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.